I'm making a video after almost 1 week. So I'm hoping that you guys have been drinking your water because staying hydrated is very important. Hey guys, Harsh here and welcome back to Technolobe. Poco X3 is potentially one of the best phones out there under 20,000 rupees right now in India. It offers a great experience for the starting price of rupees 17,000. I have been using this phone for about a month and it's been a great experience, especially in terms of the camera department. As a matter of fact, I've done a full camera review of the Poco X3 and in case you missed that video, don't worry. It will be linked in the I button over here and also in the description box below. But long story short, this phone is capable of shooting some awesome pictures. So it's a great camera experience. But what makes it even better is installing Google Camera. Google Camera is like a free upgrade to your camera experience. So why not just use it, right? Before we move forward, this video is brought to you by Capes India. Capes India makes some of the most high quality and precise skins out there for a lot of phones, including the Poco X3. My favorite skins are the new pastel ones, especially the pastel green. It looks awesome and you should definitely try it out. Now as a bonus to all of you guys, you can avail a 10% discount by using the code Technolobe10. So don't forget to check out Capes India by clicking the link in the description box below. Now before we talk about how to install Gcam on your Poco X3, let's compare the images from Google Camera and the stock camera application. This will show you why you need to install Gcam. Right off the bat, in terms of daylighting conditions, there are no major differences. Both of these camera applications perform really good in terms of daylighting conditions. This shows that the Poco team has done an excellent job in terms of the camera software this time around. They have optimized it very well in terms of daylighting conditions. I could find only one difference and that is in terms of the detail level. Gcam captures more details as compared to the stock camera application. Now details do come in handy if you are editing the photo in something like Lightroom or Snapseed. Now apart from that, there are no differences in terms of daylighting conditions. So let's move our attention towards the other things. And first in that is portrait mode. Portrait mode is sometimes better on Gcam and the other times it is better on the stock camera application. But most of the times Gcam wins in terms of portrait mode. So portrait photos are more detailed, the background blur is better and the edge detection is on point from Gcam. So I would suggest you to use both of these applications for portrait mode. Now let's move our attention towards low light photography and here's where Gcam shines. Here's where the magic happens because of night sight. So night sight produces some awesome images and they are better as compared to the night mode on the stock camera application. The images are more detailed with better colors and better dynamic range as well. In fact, the white balance is also better from Gcam when it comes to night sight. So in terms of low light photography, you should use the Gcam port and you will be surprised. Now this is all around. So night sight works for the main camera as well as the ultra wide angle camera, and not only that, it also works for the front camera. So you can use night sight overall with all of these cameras and that is an excellent experience. Now when it comes to the stock camera application, night mode is absent for the ultra wide angle camera and that was my biggest complaint with this phone. But now that problem is solved with the help of Google Camera and you can use night sight on the ultra wide angle camera as well. Now you might be asking, what about them selfies? Selfies as always are better from Gcam Port. They are more detailed, the dynamic range is better and the overall photo looks more pleasing to the eye from Google Camera. This is always the case with any Gcam Port. Selfies turn out to be better than the stock camera application. There's one small thing that I would like to mention over here. The 0.6x button and the 2x button are interchanged on this Gcam Port. So 0.6x will turn on the macro camera and 2x will turn on the ultra wide angle camera. So please make a note of that because you might get confused. Overall, Google Camera is definitely an upgrade in terms of the camera experience. Now I'm not saying that don't use the stock camera application. The stock camera application is still more stable and will offer more features as compared to Gcam. You can use both of these applications side by side because Gcam will give you benefits in some scenarios, for example ultra wide angle low light shots. So you can use both of these applications in parallel. Now let's get to the point of how to install this Gcam port on your Poco X3. It's pretty simple. It's a two-step process. Number one, download the APK, which will be linked in the description box below. After you download the APK, install it. Once you have the APK installed, you have to install the config file. And if you ask me how to do that, it's pretty simple. There is a step-by-step guide on my website which will explain you how to install the config file. So I will make sure to drop a link to it in the description box as well. Once you do that, you will have the Gcam APK with the right settings and you can start shooting immediately. So this was Google Camera for Poco X3. Do let me know how you feel about this video in the comment section down below. If you like this content, go ahead and smash that like button. And also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world to me. My name is Harsh Punjabi and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.